Hey everybody, we're right here at the Project FDL booth at ERRF 2019 here in Bel Air, Maryland. So I'm with Jesse here and we're looking at all these different FDL blasters, we'll call them blasters, right? And we got some really cool ones here, all the way up to Joe's 3D Maker Noob blaster right over here. And yeah, and Joel Tellings is over there, right? Yep. Nice. So we recently had you guys on the show. Yeah. We kind of talked a lot about these, but until you see them in person, that just doesn't describe it. Can you tell me what we're looking at the table?
Yeah. Do you want me to go blaster by blaster? So the way that this works is there's a nose and there's a tail. Okay. So the nose basically determines what ammunition you use. So these ones are like a shorter dart. This one in particular is made to fire the longer darts. If you look at the difference in length here, that one's the long dart. This one actually fires foam balls, so like the rival balls. And then the back is your delivery system. So these are fully automatic. You have an Arduino with an OLED screen. There's a motor down here, and then the Arduino is basically your space shuttle that powers everything. These two are Jackie's. One of our customers actually built this one for Jackie recently because she gave away her personal blaster to a sick kid. But so he built her a new one. It's really nice of him. And it's got a little Pokemon on it. And then this is her other one. It's basically the same setup there, just different color scheme. This one has some color changing filament and stuff on it. It's really nice.
And I'm looking at the table and there's accessories. Yep. There's like the batteries. I'm guessing that's one of the batteries for it.
It's one of the packs. They're lithium polymer batteries. They're drone batteries. So these are essentially a half a racing drone in a blaster form. I've just replaced the flight controller with an Arduino.
And I mean, and really, as we saw on the show recently, you guys it's endless, right? You can do anything you want. You guys dip them, which is super cool. Yep. But I mean, we haven't fired one yet, and that's why we're here. We were sitting up there, and she's like, "You gotta come over here." And so yesterday, I was like, "I'm gonna film tomorrow. We're gonna go find it." It's been really busy over here. Everybody wants to shoot these things.
Why wouldn't you want to?
I know. And so, I heard you talking to somebody. There's accessories that other people make to put on the blasters too, right? Like that right there.
That's an ammo counter. Our friend Nathaniel Deal makes these. And there's a little IR sensor beam in there that every time a dart goes through the sensor, it counts down. So it's a little ammo counter. You can mount it on these. So these are typical like Picatinny, the same rails from guns and stuff, and that mounts on there. And then mounts on the front. Yeah.
And that way you can keep track of how many rounds you have left in your blaster.
Yep. Yeah, so you don't go to fire and you're empty and then somebody else tags you instead.
What we're going to do next is Jackie is going to set up the booth and we're going to go fire one of these things. So stay tuned. So I'll say this, we had a chance to fire Joe, 3D Maker Noob's blaster here, and I gotta tell you, this thing is so much fun.
Thanks, man, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you for having us out, and thank you for, she pulled us over here. She said, we gotta come fire, and the last thing I fired was actually, they called it the what?
It's called a Proton Pack. It's not actually my design, but I adapted it to the blaster, so it's, that shoots the foam balls, just flamethrower. It's the Nerf flamethrower is what it is.
So good, well thank you so much. It was great to see you.